Sup guys, it's Kosh and welcome back to Upload Labs. We continue where we ended last time, and I wanna make a monstrosity out of my monstrosity. This is very hard to manage, so we will redo everything. We managed to buy ourselves some premium stuff by saving up the currency, so I've got node group, network limiter, thread manager, and I would like to get download manager as well, but we don't have ability to do that as well. We have antivirus pro as well, which is a waste because right now most of our income goes from the AI text generators, and they already tested by antivirus, so that doesn't really help us anyway. That was a waste. I advise you guys not to do that, at least right now. And what I want to do, I have two of my networks here, and I connect all the download and upload speeds together in one huge, merger. Then this is not it. I would like to make something really stupid. I think it's not the best idea, but we will use network exchanger and get the upload speed as download speed and put it in the download merger as well. So that's our overall network capacity right now, 3.3 petabytes something, whatever. So from here we need to connect two things right now. First one is text downloader and uploader, and the second one is data lab uploads or downloads. I think it's only downloads. Yeah, we only need to download sounds and that's it. I will totally ignore my normal game mode right now because it doesn't give us even close amount of money to what AI does, so it's inefficient at this point of the game, but I'm really curious if we can pull it out. So now we have the download speed that we can split between two things. So we need a bit of download for the data lab and the rest can go over here. I wonder if that's more than enough. So the first node will be, no, other way, 1. So the first one will be slow, the other one will be fast. The slow one will go to the down. We don't need network exchange right now, right? We'll go here, and it's very well balanced right now because at our level of data labs, this is exactly the amount of sounds we need. The data lab consumes 257 and this one produces 333. Good, we can upgrade them, but I don't want to do that right now because everything is kind of balanced in terms of the price right now. 2.2 AE over here, 2.8 AE over here, so it's kind of the same stuff. Same with the CPU upgrades. GPU is a bit forward because we use it for AI. So yeah. Now, the rest of the download speed will go here towards the text downloader and uploader. But we want different ratios because we don't want to download that much. We want to upload a lot. So we will do another network limiter over here. Put the rest of the download speed for now. We can change it later, but for now it will all go here. And some of that will be upload speed, some of that will be download speed. I want to have enough download speed to keep up with the requirements, right? And this is not enough because we don't have enough, right? So let's get it a bit different, faster. Okay, this seems to be okay. It's not piling up too much, but it's great. The rest of the speed, 1.8 petabytes, will go for the uploader. We will create the network exchanger again and get a download speed over here. That will end up in upload speed. And bam, that will give us 106 AD per second, which is a lot. And now, every time we will upgrade our networks, it will evenly distribute the power between everything else. And it doesn't matter if we upgrade this one or that one. We have one output from two of those networks. This is really cool, I think. So if we want to get another output for like normal downloads, we can get additional network limiter and split the second output over here, or if the first one is too much for the labs, for example, but it's not, it's great, we can actually split that one a bit as well. So we can get additional, let me show you. We can get additional network limiter and connect this output over here instead of there, remove this, get the first one over here. So if we want to really tune it to the maximum capacity so it won't overdo, let's give it a bit more oomph. Let's say 6 out of 4. It's not enough, so we need like something like maybe 8 of the current capacity. So we have a bit of extra download speed that we can input somewhere else. So before outputting the second one, we can get like, we can either, right, it's important to remember the order of those things. So the rest of this goes there, if we want to limit it and use the rest of that somewhere else, we will create the net download merger, right? Right. We will need download merger, so that one will connect here, and this one will connect here, so we will get all that. It's not that much, but it's still good. And the rest of that will go into our network limiter over there. So we will get a bit more output right there because it's more efficient. Like, if you want maximum efficiency, you would like to do this. If you don't need that, you don't really need to min-max it that much. It will still be okay because it's just like 60 terabytes per second. Well, yeah, it's not that much. And the cool thing, once you upgrade those things will scale just nicely. And since you upgrade things at the same time, most likely you will be okay. Like right now, we upgraded it multiple times. We need 1 billion per second. It might be CPU issue as well, by the way. Let's upgrade those again. 11. We need to upgrade them once again. 22. And we're close. One more upgrade for those things and we will be just where we want it. What about this area? So the download is good enough. It's actually adding up a bit, so we can always adjust the ratio if we need it. So in our case, right now, download speed is a bit too much. We can lower it. No, lower it. It's still adding up, but we will have higher upload speed. That will result in more text. But now our issue is end compressor. We can't really... We either don't produce enough neurons right now, or... Yeah, I think we don't produce enough text right now. We have 22 trillions of those over here. Oh yeah, we can't really and compress them fast enough. So we need more CPU power here. Let's upgrade the CPU cores a bit. That already increased our income significantly, right? And how many cores do we have that are working towards that goal? All of them, right? Because one of the cores or two of the cores go to the north to go through pre-analyzer and stuff. Download is 1 billion per second. Clock speed, everything here is good enough. If we will lower the load a bit, actually here we need to get the CPU splitter as well. So we don't do this. We will add, this is just testing grounds, then we'll make it beautiful, right? We have this one and this one, and we have like those cores. That's enough. Like, we really don't need this one anymore, so let's destroy that, because we will just input stuff here and output it over there. Allocator will split it between those two research labs. It should be 50-50. But here, like, I think our cores are way too strong for this one. Pretty sure. There we go. Like 30% here is enough to deal with everything. So this one is useless. This one is like 353. It's one of the cores only. All right. Let's add additional core to the bottom then. This one, I don't know what it's for, so let's remove it. We don't need it anymore. Not right now. All right, another core over here. So that's 265 AD already. We are like growing really fast right now, even while building this thing. So yeah, the thing is we don't need that much of the CPU power over there. So what can we do in order to do that? We can get a thread manager again, and the core that we send to the research, the last one, will be sent here instead. Top core will be sent here. So now we can actually limit it. Let's say 50% right now, right? It's good enough. It's good. So now we have only half of the core working on the refiner and pre-analyzer, fully supplying the data lab, while the rest of it can go to the bottom and feed our income sources production. 17 petahertz. That's crazy. Let's boost the GPU a bit more. Or maybe CPU. Let's boost CPU a bit more. That should boost our income. Oh yeah, it did. Let's boost our download and upload speeds a bit more. That should boost something as well. Yeah, we're nice. Research speed is a bit lower. Well, I mean, we're not really highest capacity there, but we're okay. This is way better. All right, sound 2 billion, 160. What the hell? So we don't have enough for this one, right? Yeah, we have some minor issue that we need to tune now and every now and then, but I think we can figure it out later. And we can always do an overkill and just assign one core here to be safe and kind of get the right ratio over here. Something like 6:4, giving the most to the pre-analyzer and less to the data refiner, because that one consumes less. Actually, it consumes 2 times less stuff. So 500, this one is 1 MC, this one is 500 KC. So basically it should be like 33% here, 66% here. So 6.4 sounds about right. All right, the cool thing that we're almost ready for the portal because we get that much research speed right now because of those buffs, because of our money income and stuff. Let's get more upload download speed. How can we boost this even further? Just for the comparison, right now we have 356 AD per second, right? That's crazy. Let's see how much we will get from the normal game download. I think it will be like nowhere close. 362, right? Let's disconnect this, let's disconnect that. All right, so let's connect this one here. Let's connect this one here, and I want to add the compressor. The problem is that we will need a lot of nodes here, CPU nodes, in order to make it work, and I think it won't be good anyway, so it won't be enough. All right, but it should be uploaded faster now because of this. Okay, so instead of sending all this core speed over there, that's most of the core speed that we have available for us, right? We will send it towards our production. That's how we can actually make the production split right there. Thread manager, all the cores over here. The first one goes to the thread. This is not right. This is not right. Let's remove this. We already have the thread manager at home. This one is going up. This one is going up. And we have this one as well. God damn it. We need 2 thread managers. Right. So that was a good call at the start. Let's remove this. This one will go there. This one will go here. Right now it's 13 AD. It's unbalanced, I know. Could be better. Let's send more up top. 9, 12, 13, 11. 50-50 is the best result so far. And we don't have enough capacity to serve this, like to do everything well for the game. But we don't get enough money at the same time. Like we had like 30 times more money from the AI. This is how cool it is, guys. So we will disconnect this crap, disconnect the download speed and upload speed here, and use it over there. Download speed and upload speed. Bam, there we go. So this actually shows us how cool AI is in terms of the income and how we can optimize network. Now, that's the basics that I wanted to test. Now we need to redo everything here to make it work right. First of all, what I need to do is to buff with the money that we have right now. We can buff the research speed a bit because it will be better. Let's check the research first. Can we afford anything with the money that we have? Yeah, we can get injection. That's the skill for 5 trillion, not that much. Let's get it. Triple compression, triple enhancement for 1 trillion. I think they're useless. I tried that stuff before, it didn't work well. So yeah, the next thing we can get, and we should wait for that, is get into diffusion, so we can get image generation, and I can imagine that it will give us even more income. So that's like another progression layer. Before that we were buying the upgrades over here to get the new stuff, right? Improved text generation, it just doubled our income. It costs science, but it's so good. Wow. 1.9 AE per second. I don't even know what kind of money that is. So yeah, diffusion will allow us to unlock the new type of generated stuff, I guess. And that will give us even more money. And that in turn will give us even more upgrade abilities in order to get more science. So upgraded science, they require 2 AB. In order to get to 2 AB, we need to boost our network speed a bit more. Probably we might need to adjust the percentage of the traffic over there and maybe CPU. Download speed is 3 billion. Output of the CPU is low. So I think over here, we can send everything up top. So they will be way better at supplying us with the sound. So this is easy. Like when you need more science, actually we can pull it over there. So it will be like trigger that we can adjust easily. The hell, I pulled something. So yeah, we can pull it around and adjust our supply of resources, basically, from one CPU. That will be like the core supply, let's call it like that. Let's upgrade the cores actually to get more clock speed. We might need a second CPU going over there, by the way, because it depends. If we want more science, we can connect all of them to the synchronizer, just like we did with the network. We can connect all of them to the synchronizer and then to the splitter thread manager and adjust that, sending more or less to the data lab. It's 10%, it's not that much of a difference, but it will be easier to adjust. Like right now, in order to rewire more clock speed towards the data lab, we will need to kind of like reconnect the dots, which is really annoying. Then if we have the right thread manager, let's do that right now. I think it will be a good idea. It will allow us to do it way better. You just send it away and you're good. Synchronizer, so all those things go into one output. That will also help on the reset, by the way, because it's basically the same thing, right? We just limit one of the cores. All right, then we will add the CPU thread manager. All the cores going here. This one is going to the thread manager between or here. Yeah, we don't need this now. It's basically the same thing, right? So we send them over here and we send the rest. I might make a mistake, guys, because I'm not really sure if I'm doing everything right. The rest will go over here and we can remove this. All right, so now this is how we control the cores. X4, yeah, I wonder. Let's move it up here because it's about supplying the research bit and we can get the income straight away. Yeah, it's not that great because even sending the least amount is a bit too much of the CPU for those tasks. It's easy to calculate, so we need, I mean, it could be easy to calculate if I knew how to convert petahertz into the actual clock speed. But yeah, basically what we need is more download speed there. If we want to focus on the research, that's it. Can we go to the next portal as well with 10AA? That would be cool. Improve text generation. Let's go for it. So let's give it a go again. Let's do upgrades here so they will consume even more stuff. Let's upgrade those things a couple of times. That should improve the speed to billion. And if we increase the supply of CPU here a bit more, oh, it actually does the trick. 3 billion. All right, it works. So we just need to upgrade things a bit more. And we need to upgrade the CPUs as well, I guess. And the rest of them will go towards the AI stuff, earning us crazy amount of money. 3AE. And the main thing over here will be disconnected because the income is not there. So let's do a new thing. Let's order the diffusion image generation. That's a new GPU node that we can use instead of the text downloader. And I think we will do it just like we do with the normal progression. Honestly, I think what we can do is to recreate everything from the scratch with the newfound knowledge. Because I would like to use the groups to move them together. I would like to create like all the production nodes so we won't have to do all this mumbo jumbo every time we reset. So we can get this layout ready. We can get the basic layout without any purchases ready and then just connect the dots a bit and we're good. But it requires a lot of work and we need a bit more of those premium coins. We need like 200 more. The good thing is we can get them through the achievements because we haven't finished all of them. There are plenty of things we can do and I think they will reward us with plenty of resources as well. But that requires us to turn off our AI stuff. Actually, no, we need AI stuff as well. But other than that, we will have to do something else. Overclocking, 400 trillion. We can get there right now. But since this is a video about optimizing my layout, I actually messed it up even more. Let me start with something in the corner while we wait for our guys to boost our production of whatever we're producing here. Let's boost the cores with the money that we have. That's 1AF, AE. That will allow our generation to be faster. More GPU, let's go. Text neurons are going. This is so cool. Cool thing that our clock speed is enough to kind of go through all the generated text. So anyway, this will be the, how do we make the groups? I think it's here, node group. All right, and we can move them together now. This is so cool. Can we name it? No, we can only color it. So this is a GPU node that will be red. This is nice. That's convenient because moving them one by one sucks and this will allow me to carry them around. I will leave everything as it is right now, but I would like to create additional line of those. Like, let's say the generation will be here, AI area, right? The text generation. Then we create another one with the image generation. Basically the same stuff, but a bit different, right? Can we copy this? It should be a hotkey, right? No. Okay. So we get the image downloader, we get the image generation, we get the AI trainer, we get the end compressor. Okay, and we get the uploader. Basically the same stuff, but a bit different. Let's make it a new node group. It works. Nice. Let's make it red as well. This is purple. There we go. And the same stuff basically. We will have this going here, and going here. And the money will be going all the way to the autocal. Ah, there is a limit. Okay, well, at least it's auto collector, so it doesn't matter. Let's place one over here for all our AI things. So why do I want those to be different? That's easier to manage. I don't have to replace many things, and we can kind of disconnect this and connect that. Or maybe if we would like to do something else, we can get the network splitters here and run both of those at the same time. Moreover, this one will still generate stuff for us, so we can remove the end compressor and still upload it and get income. Depending on our capacity with the CPU power and everything, we might be able to run two of those at the same time. So that's why I don't want to remove one of the options in favor of another. All right, so that's why I kind of like this. And it looks cool like that, right? But first, let's reconnect the GPUs to this thingy, disconnect them from that thingy. Download speed goes here. Income is 7 AE right now. It's training. Sweet. GPU. Let's try to run both of those at the same time. Probably upload speed won't be able to manage. So it was 5 AE, right? AD per second. ABCDE. All right, it's not there yet. It's just firing up because image generation is still happening. It's like working its way up. It requires a bit more GPU power to go faster. And since we have more GPU power, let's get more connection speed. So let's see if our CPU can handle the hit. 13 billion images. It's actually giving us pretty much the same income right now, but it will grow. The thing is, this one doesn't require anything to go faster, it just produces stuff. And we don't need that much of CPU power for this one. They can actually handle both of those. Because output here is 440 billion, this is 152 trillion. Oh, it's not. It can't handle this anymore. Techs are piling up. But income here is getting higher already. This is nice. That's good for our income. That's for sure. So that's how we will make every group here for all the generation, basically. Then I would like to make the same group for every normal production. So when we do the reset, we'll be able to just connect the download and upload speed without reconnecting the stuff here every time, which is annoying. We will get thread managers and at the top. Actually, we need to do this here as well. So we can just connect to the thread manager without trying to reconnect the CPU. There is only one CPU node here and one upload node, so it's sort of okay. I wonder if there is any point running both of those at the same time. So far, image generation isn't fast enough, so we can process it quite well. But we might need to change things around later. In any case, that's a lot of income. And it's really cool. Let's upgrade the research lab again. Do we have enough money for, for network upgrade? 21 AE per second. That's insane. What should we do next? I think we should do some hacking. Meanwhile, I like my hacking layout already by default, so there are not many things I would change here. We can bridge different things. It's pretty well placed. I decided to include the Trojan and all that stuff as a part of the hacking interface, so it seems good to me. Yeah, let's try to move it all away. We don't need this anymore. Let's make it a hacking interface and just, make it separate from everything else. There we go. Seems cool. So there are not many things I can tell you about the hacking. We already been... Where is it? I can't see the background. There we go. I can say a lot about it because we already did everything we could. Bam. Bam. This is hacking, so the color will be, I don't know, let's go with the purple one, like this one, I don't know, it's nice. So we can actually move it away so it won't be in the way of anything. And the cool thing about hacking area that you can just create it straight away, so we can save it, hacking layout, bam, and then we can just put it anywhere. But I personally would like to have all the schematics available at the same time. The cool thing that now when we place them, we can move the parts, because before that it was impossible. So once you place them like that, you have to move them one by one, which sucks. All right, since we need GPU next to the hacking, not the hacking, but the AI area, let's move everything over there. Synchronizer, this belongs to the GPU. Network exchanger, this belongs to the GPU. And network limiter belongs to the GPU as well. Those are like not needed anymore. I have no idea how to properly place those things here, because they are just like your basic production things. Let's place them like that. We can put the mine token over here. Synchronizer, maybe. Can we move them? Oh yeah. This is cool. We can move the group. We can make the group bigger, or we can move the things separately. This is nice. Very convenient. Network exchanger. That goes to both of those, right? Yeah. Network limiter. Let's put it all like that for now. And that will be a GPU area. So I wonder if we can make group of groups. Not this. Let's try that. And make it the color, let's say, I don't know, dark gray. Oh, yeah, that moves everything. And we can move the group outside of it. And we can move the stuff without the group. That's really convenient. I like that. That was the best 50 premium currency ever spent. All right, so we're done with this. Now let's move on to the coding area. Let's move this one away. We might need to make them a bit closer because they take too much space. All right, this is the basic coding from the top area. Yeah, variable combiners. We move them a bit. Is it too close? I think it's too close. It's just those are a bit too far away. I think it's good enough. Coding requires a lot of space, so we'll just place it somewhere else. Node group. I don't want to touch the coding right now because it seems to be efficient to me. Now let's add additional one on the left and color it green because we are creating things here instead of destroying things. There we go. So we can move the coding anywhere we want to as well. This is nice. And the cool thing about coding, it's not really connected with anything else. And we will start the game with layout like this in different areas, and we can move it however we want, because usually early on you would like to take a close look at the coding and adjust the things here, but later on you don't care. It's just farming whatever you want to farm, like it's farming interface right now. Same with the hacking. You either hack for interface or you select something and then you forget about it, so it's okay to leave it behind. Same with everything else. Like once you set it up, you don't need to check it every time unless you try to mine crypto or something. So yeah, how is it going here? Image, we can't really keep up with the encompressing anymore. It's 103 trillion for images, so we will disconnect this. 2 trillion, that's 32 AE. Before that, it was 21, so it's more efficient to go for image downloader anyway, because we don't have enough CPU capacity to do that. You see, this is why it's cool, because it's so close, you can just connect them really fast and disconnect them however you wish. Do we have enough upload speed? 32 AE, that's money, image, 2 trillion. Yeah, we're good, but we need to connect this one directly right now. It's not really worth it, to be honest. It's a bit more. If you want to min-max, you can do that. If not, you don't, because it's just 10%. But the cool thing that you don't need anything to generate that amount of texts or something. This is nice. So the texts are not being piled up over here, which is cool. So next, we have, oh my god, we have 5 trillion signs already. How did it happen so fast? We can get overclocking available and code optimization, which optimize code for increased value. That will help us later. That will help us right now. That overclock on components boosting performance. Alright. Cooling, heat produced from overclocking to be dissipated. Data distillation. Distillator which distills file data for improved neuron production. That's AI stuff. So how do we do the overclocking? Do we need something for that? Something specific? Let's say we want to overclock the CPU. Okay, we'll get to that later. We can overclock network. We can overclock the CPU, the GPU, I guess, and that's about it. Science area. I think it's good as it is. Oh, you know what? I think we need collector for each area. So this one has its collector, right? Auto collector, it's good. And this one needs no collector. It needs this one connected, but it's not that much money, and component boost can be connected to anything. So for the data lab, we will need to create additional auto collector. We can get all the research safe and sound. Okay, actually, we don't have enough sound. Speaking about safe and sound, we can boost. We can boost a lot. That's cool. And upgrade the CPUs as well. That should boost our science production quite a lot. Don't tell me we'll be able to do double jump this time for 10 AA. That's actually close. We are boosting our production so much right now. Interesting. But anyway, now we're busy with like making things work, right? So let's move the. I want them to be a bit more compact, first of all. So I don't want them to be all around the area. Data refiner, sound downloader. I really don't like how it looks, so I want this one to be here maybe. Let's do it like that. It will take less space and it will still make the same amount of sense. This is the split between those two. Synchronizer, yeah, this is way more compact. So let's create a group for the science. Colors should be, I don't really know. Let's go black, whatever. All right, so now we can move the science away as well. Download area, right. Of course, we would like to get those network setups that were already created here because it looks so cool. Actually, I need to destroy. I'll press delete. Will it all be deleted? I think it will be, because I want to remove all the previous blueprints, so we will have like ultimate blueprint ready, because I want to kind of include everything in it. Like everything will be placed and then we can move it around. Otherwise, we will lose the connections. Let's upgrade this meanwhile. And the CPUs, how are we doing over here? Very well. Money is flowing. Generation is happening. Oh, well. Nice. This is so cool. Let's increase the threat. Maybe we can go for higher goal. Oh, yeah, we can. Nice. So, this auto collector needs to be removed for now. Okay, let's make a separate group for downloader. For this area, right? And the CPUs are like downloader and CPUs. Seems okay, right? Because it feels, where is it? There it is. I can't press it. So I'm thinking that we can actually get the core CPUs and those things in one group and downloaders in the second group. That will do. Network, upload merger, download merger. Let's get it a bit lower. Network exchanger, network limiter. This is weird. I think we kind of overdid it a bit in terms of the data lab support, or not. Yeah, this one is extra, like get an extra CPU over here into the synchronizer and giving it to, what the hell? Giving it over there. I think this is not right. So this thread manager is supposed to be next to the CPU, because otherwise I will just forget and won't understand what the hell is happening. Next time I'll play the game, I'll open it and I'm like, what is this? All right, so that thread manager for this downloader, thread manager for the checksum and the antivirus. Let's put it in the middle. Network exchanger, I don't think it's needed anymore because we just do the downloads. So let's remove those for now. All right, so network done. We can move it around, and we can make CPU a different block, by the way. There is no need for it to be connected to the network, but they should be close for sure. Okay, that looks neat. So much better. So those are the core things. Can we... Oh, we can even put them on top of each other. Can we? Doesn't look so good, but we can make it look good. Just need to move this one a bit to the right and we're good. That's nice. I like it. So CPU area and download area. This is nice, and it will make everything so much easier to manage next time, because we will just get the new CPU and it's already boosting everything. Fantastic. I'm just admiring my genius here. All right, can we upgrade anything else? Labs maybe? We need to upgrade that one a bit. So we're getting 2 trillion per second of science. So by the end of this video, I think we'll be able to go to +2 levels. Anyway, now what I wanted to create for the downloaders. Since we have that many of those, and I want all of them to be available, I want them to be fully vertical. Like this thread manager is nice, but it's not really helping out. So we will have to integrate. Let's actually do this. First of all, create the group, and now we can move it around if we want to. So I want to integrate all that into the overall like thing. So this one, this thread manager will be connected directly to the CPU early on into the game. So we will just connect it somewhere here and we'll figure it out. But basically, yeah. And it should be right before the antivirus, right? Because it's governing the antivirus performance. Then the checksum verifier and antivirus will be decided by this thingy. What about that? It's so complex. Like, it's really hard to figure out because it's several tiers of control, but it should be vertical. Otherwise, we will screw up. This one works for antivirus and checksum verifier, so we can move those things over here because it's balanced. Like, we don't need to touch it because it's fixed proportion of power for the antivirus and checksum verifier, so it's always like that. All right. Then we have the redownloader that requires download speed from somewhere. We have the game downloader that requires download speed from somewhere. And then we have the uploader that requires upload speed from somewhere. Because we have the CPU covered, but I think this won't be available at the early game as well. So probably we'll have to adjust it a bit later because I don't remember what do we have. So in order to control the download speed and upload speed, we will need to create several things. Since in our case, all our network is being converted into upload speed or download speed. Download speed, right? First of all, we will need the network exchanger for the uploader. So that will allow us to convert download speed into upload speed. Good. Then we need to split the download speed between the game downloader, then the redownloader, and then the uploader. Will be hard. All right, so let's create network limiter. Yes, oh my god, this it's better to go with 2 rows. I think we will need a lot of those things, so we can move the thread managers to the left as well, because it will be otherwise it will be way too long. Maybe we can adjust it later, but for now, for my sake of sanity, I'd rather do that. So this, we will need to test it right now anyway, because I want to do the challenge thingies to get the premium currency. So yeah, network limiter. Downloader goes here. Another one, network limiter goes here. And the third one goes there. That's weird. Yeah, because the upload will be faster if we have the encomposer connected. And compressor, my ass. Yeah, sure. All right, we have so much money. Let's get ourselves some upgrades. All right, that looks ugly as hell, and I'm not really sure if it will work. Let's make it a bit tidier. Okay, so, and then the money will go towards the collection box. The easiest part. Auto collector for income. Honestly, I don't think that we will do too many resets. I'm doing this like we will have like hundreds of those resets and I have to do it every time. I'm so bored. That's why I want to like make everything automatic. Probably it's not even needed, but I feel like it will be a good thing to do, at least for one of those, right? So it will be, can we copy it? We can save it and then plant it. So yeah, sort of. All right, so now we need to find out, my god, what the hell? The network limiters limits. Thread managers are okay. There's another one over here. And oh god, this one is not needed, I guess, because that one goes to the exchanger and kind of seals the deal. So let's try to make it tidier so it won't take that much space. Okay, something like this. This is huge. I need to test it because I'm not really sure it will work, and we need to figure out the amount of speed we need to supply, and also we need the CPU and everything, so not that easy. We're running out of sounds. Oh yeah, we do. Sound downloader 58. Yeah, basically we need better download speed over there. 68. Nice. Even better. It's pretty well balanced right now. I like it. So how do we supply the CPU power over here and network speed over here to see if it works? Honestly, we have to cancel what we're doing right now, so that's the only way. Improved image generation. Oh, we can get some new research, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can get the cooling ability, so now we can do the overclocking properly with the coolers. Code optimization, we can afford that. Everything else is bought. The rest of the stuff is a bit too expensive. Oh, we actually spent most of our resources. How do we do the cooling? We might need to include it. Fix code, optimize code, that's for later. Heatsink dissipates heat produced from overclocking. Overclocker sets overclocking amount. Alright, let's take a look at those things. I don't see the heatsink. A 0 out of 0. Alright, we have to pay money. Increase heatsink limit by 1. Bam. There we go. So now, I think it belongs here. Overclocker and heatsink. I'm pretty sure the CPU will be the main thing we would like to overclock. It feels like we pause, right? Because we don't hear any of those sounds of things being produced. But we're not. We're still going. And we're going at a really good speed. So I think it depends on what do you want. For the sake of the income, you usually would like to boost the CPU, but our CPU is good enough. GPU will allow us to learn faster, but usually it's the download and upload limit. So let's try to connect it to the network. Overclock this, overclock that, hit over here, hit over there. Oh my god, it takes more space. And we will overclock it by like, I don't know, 40%. So they are way faster already. If it will be overheated, what will happen? Judging by the real-time events, I think nothing good will happen. So yeah, 44% is good enough for us. That will give us way more speed. And that should allow us to get more research production. And that should allow us to even faster upload of everything. All right, where do we put the heatsink? Let's make this one a bit bigger. What's next? That actually boosted our upload and network capacity quite a lot. That's convenient. We're moving towards our next goal way faster than expected. So I'm pretty sure we will wait before the next prestige. I want to test this, but I'm afraid to disconnect the stuff that's working right now because, well, the money that we're getting out of this is not that useful anymore. So we can, I don't want to break the system, so I would like to connect here like through the additional network limiter. The thing is we need to connect to the synchronizer and we need to connect to the network limiter. I just realized that probably we need to put those at the top. So when we connect to something, it will be at the top, right? So you won't have to find an area where you need to connect. So something like this and like this, and mining is right here. So then if we want to reconnect, we just connect here and we're good. That's only connection to the outside world. Let's remove it for now. This is okay. The signs should go on. Okay. So now download speed is free to go, so we can connect it here and the things are working. That means both upload and download speed. Now we need the CPU because the second thread manager should be here. There we go. Everything is working. Connect download speed over here and the rest of this is upload speed. So I don't know about the proportions because we are killing this. Like there is no way we can do it better. We're not earning that much money. A, B, C, D, E, F. We're like way behind, but we produce a lot of stuff. I think this is like the perfect production line for anything. You can just copy paste it and connect it through two nodes and it's working. You just gotta balance the ratios later, since I have no idea how it's supposed to work, because it seems like thread manager over here. Which one? This one sends it down there, this one sends it to the... This should be different. So here, we need more on the first CPU so we can actually handle this. Checksum verify resetting up as well. Even more CPU over here. We can adjust it to see our income. 512, 341, 170. Actually, supplying more to the compressor works better. Let's try to play with the network limiter speed. We can lower the download speed. It doesn't matter. Our network is so fast that whatever we do, it's an overkill for what we try to do here. Okay, so this is the layout that I decided to create, basically. That allows us to move it all around. It's pretty cool. So we can adjust it, we can move them closer, we can move them further. And what I want to do right now, I want to select them all and save. So selection tool, everything, save, new schematic, tool, schematic. All right. The thing I told you about adjusting it to the new game, we have to wait for that because I don't want to reset right now and it will take a bit before we'll be able to get there. So for now, I will just play with this. We can save this as a production. Let's call it the prod line. And then we can just use the production line. There we go. We have all of those over here. Full schematic. Let's remove all that. We can just do the production line again, create it somewhere, and we're good to go. And then we can just replace this one with something else, connect it, and call it differently. So yeah, and the cool thing, we can remove it all at the same time. So for now, what I will do, I will go for request uploader. So we will not upload here. We will upload here. And I will just upload crap over here. Basically, we just need various types of resources being uploaded. We need the virus one. Or we can upload the final game, actually, because it contains all other things. And look at that, our money, it's not growing yet because we gotta claim it. So we managed to finish all the game goals so fast. This is nice. We got 250 already. We delete that and everything is back to normal, so we don't really have to touch this. This is the game, it should be in the end. All right, so let's create another one. Production line, let's go. And that will be something else, right? Video downloader, program downloader. So let's remove that. Let's add the program downloader, connect this here, connect this here. Everything is connected over here. And over here, bam. That was easier than I thought it will be. And then we just connect it from the top again. So we connect this one. We can't do that. Okay. Let's connect this one and let's connect this one. There we go. Now we have the programs and the same stuff, request uploader. And actually, I think we can just put it in the end to upload extra programs here. Damn, upload speed, right. How did we manage to find the upload speed? Oh yeah. Here. Bam, that was fast. And we need the virus program as well. Other than that, we're good. This one, the bad one. Done. Remove that. Then create another one. They don't have the currency input by default, by the way, which is weird. Destroy that. Create the video downloader. Download speed over here. Video connected here. Over here. Over there. It's working nicely. Once again, CPU connection and download connection. This is so cool. Like, this is really quality of life stuff. Variety downloader, we got the achievement because we download everything. Let's put this here. Let's put the upload speed here. Bam. Then the virus one. There we go. That's some premium currency right here. We can do so many things with it, by the way. Now we only need sounds because we worked with the images and everything. So, all right, production line. It might be needed later on, by the way, having all the production lines available. Not sure about right now. Destroy that. Instead of the video, we go with the sound downloader. Anyway, it will be easier than reattaching everything after the reset. We just need to connect this one here, this one here, and this one here, and it will go almost. I want all of them to be connected to one connector once I put them up. That will be cool. So yeah, this is the last one for the requester. I'm not sure what exactly do we need. Requests. Yeah, we needed the two of those. Upgraded and compacted sound, and everything else is good. Now all we need is text, AI texts. So let's do that. We have so many of those. Bam. Ooh, they need one AA of those texts. But we're okay, it will be fast. And we get 628 of premium currency already. This is good, this is fast. And also we're almost at the portal. Nice, alright. So we completed the text and also the achievements. All variety downloader, yeah, and text completionist. All text requests are done. That's even more premium currency. This is so cool. I want to create all of them. Well, we're at it. Why the hell not? We can't. I could boost this, but I think we're falling behind because we send too much. Oh, that's extra. It's good. Yeah, we don't really affect the main production. The only thing that we affect is we don't really get income to upgrade our income growth. But other than that, we're good. Okay, so here we have the sound. This will be, what will be after the sound? Image downloader. I just want all of them to be available. I might to readjust them later because I'm pretty sure we won't have everything available at the start. Most of the things won't be available, so we'll have to readjust them later. But it will be a good start. We won't have to micromanage that many things for sure. All right, let's move this one a bit to the left because we need two more. Sweet. This is interesting. And it's tidy. It's not as chaotic as it was before, so that's pretty cool. Destroy this, create... we're good. This is the last one, the text downloader. This is where all of that started. And this one over here, there we go. I want to connect the last one as well. I want them all to be active. Wow, that's a lot of things happening. I kind of like the feeling. Might not be as effective, but pretty fun. So now let's get rid of those auto collectors and create one that kind of combines all those sources, or several of them, depends how it will go. So we get the texts, we get the images, sounds, the whatever there is, and we need one more. This is so cool. Wait, why it doesn't give us money? There we go. Yay, everything is running, and currently the income is so weird, it's random. Why it's A, B, A, C, A, C, A, C, yeah, it's linear, but we can see that income is not that great from those sources, especially when all of those are running, then they consume the same amount of power. We can actually create the network limiters that will split the load between them so they will be even, but I don't think it's necessary right now for us because I'm not sure that it will be needed. We can do it later, but for now that's what we have. At least it looks way better right now. So when we reset, we will have everything ready for action, and we can do the reset right now because we get 2 levels of everything. All right, so let's actually save again, because this is the full layout right now. We have everything, and see how we need to change it once we do that. Fullest layout, even more full. All right, so that's everything. Let's buy something we can buy here. Can we buy something? 20 AA, that's too much. 76 AA, that's too much. We can buy the drivers, hash maps and driver coding. 1 AA, that's nice. Maybe that will help us to push ourselves forward a bit. But yeah, for now, that will be it. And as I said, the cool thing that you can move the areas around, so you can actually get this one closer if you want to, like, depending how you want your layout to be, you can get them close and personal, or you can space them around like I did over here. So that's pretty nice, and you can make groups of groups and everything. God, this is so dope. It feels like I did something important in my life. So yeah, let's call it layout tutorial for Upload Labs. Looks cool, I like that. Let's do the reset and see if it will stay and what we need to change for the future. We have so much premium currency, by the way. I'm surprised that we managed to get that much. Ooh, wait, before that, we need to upload something else. Images. Why those are disconnected? Something is off. The CPU is 0. Oh, we disconnected it all, right. Let's try to evenly split the load. Yeah, because we will be able to get a reward from this as well, and it's easier to get it right now, not later. And the cool thing, when we'll create this, all the additional production nodes won't be available, I think, or they will be. Do we need to reconnect this clock speed to all of those and disconnect it? We will see. For now, we gotta wait for this one to fill up. We need to do this. So we might need to change it a little bit around, but you get the idea what you need to create, right? There we go, we are done. So let's claim our final request rewards. Bam, image is done, achievements done. So we are almost at 1K science. Before the reset, by the way, guys, what you want to do before the reset, you would like to get your hacking towards the bank breach in order... Oh yeah, actually we'll do it differently. We will connect it to the ghost attack and then do the bank breach. Vulnerability, we have the new option that will multiply our damage. That's pretty cool. In order to multiply your stolen tokens. Nice, we get even more. So cool, 1K. That's nice. All right, and now we can easily reset. 2 levels, multiplicative bonuses for everything. Enter. Enter, let's go. We didn't save the world yet, but I guess soon we will do that because, oh, it looks like my quality dropped significantly from the camera. I don't know what happened. All right, so yeah, here we are again. Let's load the fullest layout. All right, we don't have this heatsink, but everything else we do have. them. There is an issue. It doesn't want to... Okay, maybe we can do it differently. Let's destroy this. First of all, there are no groups. So we need to create a group of groups, I guess, and save that. Can I load this? This sucks. I hope that it will do that. Can we select them all? Selection tool. Yeah, we can. Let's select them all and destroy them. Maybe if we'll start in the corner. Maybe if we'll start in the corner, it will do the right thing. Let me cook. Yeah, we don't have that, but we don't need that heatsink. Well, we have the full schematic, which is pretty much the same thing, but without all those lines. This is bad. Maybe if we will leave the game and come back, we'll be able to do that, because that's weird. I think it's a bug of sorts. I really don't like that idea that everything is not working. Let's try to restart. All right, we restarted, and let's go to the corner and try to make it... Oh, it's even worse. Why it's like that? What the hell is this? Wait, that's the production line. That's not the full thing. Let's destroy it. So probably we have to be in the middle then. This is weird. Not in the middle, a bit to the left. And it's bugged again. Damn it. Okay, so my tip for you would be to focus it in the center before saving that. This is so weird. I didn't expect that to happen. Why can't it just place them on the same positions where they were before? Well, actually, the only thing that's damaged is coding interface. We can kind of live with that. We have the left area squished now. Maybe let's try to set it up straight after starting the game without moving. It will be the center. And theoretically, it's okay. Game, network, program, it's okay. Yeah, it's not that much of the movement. It's the best thing we could get. Honestly, yeah. You just start the game and place it straight away. Press OK. And one or more nodes could not be placed. I'm okay with that. This is what we have when we start. And let's see if it works. So... Oh god, those things moved away from this. Alright, we're sort of okay. So let's create the groups again. Let's create the whole group of the whole groups, because this is not right. Okay, there we go. We've created the groups. Another drawback that we don't really have the money input. So those connections are still broken, because we don't really have everything that we need for this. This text isn't connected to the folder, I think. Or does it? No. Yeah, so they break some connections every time you save or load, and compressor is not existing. It's like non-existent thingy, so we have to reconnect things again. But it's still easier than setting up everything again, and then you can easily connect them to different nodes. Another drawback that the networks are all connected by default, so we need to disconnect them for the future use. Same with the thread manager, because we get some of those just consuming CPU power. We don't have CPU power yet, but yeah, you know what I mean. Sound downloader doesn't exist, so it's good. Over here, we don't have anything connected to the bottom, so it's okay. But yeah, pretty much we still don't get money because we don't have the clock speed to do something with the text, so we will still have to do the manual things. Damn it, we don't have this as well. And there is no way to easily avoid this, but with this setup, we can kind of adjust it more or less, so it's not that bad, I hope. And the cool thing that the network is actually combined, so each upgrade to the network will give you the full benefits, so that's nice. Premium text, CPU. So now we have the CPU, we can connect it back to this place. Text over here, those go over there. I wonder what's stopping us from doing things. Yeah, the clock speed is 0. Because we need to buy CPU, it's not just unlocked by default. Alright, now when it's unlocked, we can kind of do the right thing and increase our income and keep growing. And it's way easier now because everything is wired through the synchronizers and stuff. So it will be way easier to control and scale. We get the GPU, image downloader, antivirus, premium texts. Do we actually need the antivirus? We don't. We have an antivirus pro that's available by default. We get premium images, so now we just disconnect the network limiter from here, CPU from here, connect the download a link over there, connect the CPU unit. Just need to remember where they are, right? Over here and say yes to this one. It will work somewhat because we need to remove the end compressor from this chain because it's not being used at all, and the money will not be served automatically anyway. This sucks. Get more premium images, upgrade this, upgrade that, upgrade this. get more money. So this is pretty cool. It makes resetting easier, and it makes controlling your whatever you're doing here easier as well. Code interface is level 11 already. And another thing, since we get the AI, I'm wondering if we can go straight to the GPU generation. Let's give it a go. That's something I want to try. So we will just skip all that and send the resources over here. And the CPU power as well. No, we don't need the CPU power here yet. We need the download, it over there. It will be, we need 10 trillion to start training the AI, so we can't really jumpstart it so much, I guess. There is a protection from someone smart as me. So yeah, it works really well. You can actually push towards the games really fast now. Well, maybe because we did double prestige, and you can move it around. You can make it convenient. You don't forget to make the whole group before moving to the next level after the prestige. So yeah, that's what I can tell you about managing your layout in Upload Labs. I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write something in the comment to promote it in YouTube algorithm, and check out the playlist for the rest of the videos. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. It's been Stan Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.